Looking at now the full turn straddle jump to frontal split, I would like to see Chloe's straddle jump first. Chloe, demonstrate a straddle jump for me. Good. Minimum requirement for this skill is to make sure the legs are horizontal, however we prefer them to be a little bit higher. But to actually score the skill, the legs would need to be horizontal. Okay, so once you're happy with a good straddle jump, I then recommend to just try the full turn jump. So just show me a full turn jump, Chloe. Good. Okay, so obviously it's a full turn, then the straddle jump. So what we're going to ask Chloe to do is a full turn jump. As she lands, then show me the straddle shape. Off you go, Chloe. Full turn jump and straddle shape. Good. A lot of gymnasts tend to turn their feet on takeoff. However, we need to just make sure it's a nice, clean start and we want them to finish exactly the way they started. Okay, if the gymnasts are turning their feet, there's a possibility the skill can be downgraded, maybe just to a half. So we don't, if it's more than 90 degrees, so just turn your feet, Chloe, to the side for me. So if it's less than that, slightly between, that's fine. They'll get the skill. However, execution, they'll have deductions on execution. Another useful tool I found is using a block and the crash mat, just trying to make the gymnasts get their legs up without worrying about coming down so much now. I want Chloe to demonstrate me a full turn jump. She lands, then the straddle jump, and I'll just help by pushing her onto the mat. Okay, ready, Chloe? Plus legs. Good. And again. But you could start with the step, just a normal straddle jump onto the mat to start off with. Off you go, Chloe. Here. Good. Okay, now we're going to use the trampoline to actually try the full skill. Because on the floor just now, we did the full turn jump, we landed and then did the straddle jump. But now we're going to use the trampoline because obviously that will create more time in the air for the gymnast to be able to do the full turn immediately into the straddle shape. And then I'm going to pop a mini mat in on landing just to cushion the landing for Chloe. Okay, before showing the final skill, I'm just going to get Chloe to show a few straight jumps, finishing into the frontal split. Off you go, Chloe. And squeeze. Good. We're looking for no movement when they land in the box splits. We don't want anyone, bouncing off the floor. So really to squeeze the muscles and sustain the movement. And one more time. Up and squeeze. No bounce. Good. Nice, Chloe. Okay, and now Chloe's going to demonstrate the full skill. So the full turn, straddle shape, looking for the horizontal of the legs, or better than that, above, finishing into the frontal split with no bounce and no movement would be very nice. Off you go, Chloe. Nice feet together on takeoff, don't turn the feet. And squeeze your feet, and legs and squeeze. Good girl, nice, good job.